Our first pick sees Brighton playing host to Bournemouth, and Brighton they beat Chelsea by 3-0 in their most recent match. Matoma opened the scores within 27 minutes, with Yankuba Minta adding a second shortly thereafter. Then Minta scored his second and Brighton's third of the game to kill off the match as a contest. When we take a look at the stats, we can see that Chelsea, well, they never really got started in this one. Despite holding more than twice the possession of their hosts, Chelsea only managed to produce 0.54 xg and basically had no end product. In terms of form, it's now back-to-back wins across all competitions for the Seagulls, and both of these matches came against Chelsea, and it's really nice to put the 7-0 defeat against Nottingham Forest behind them. They host a Bournemouth side who beat Southampton with relative ease in their last match. 2 goals in 2 minutes put the Cherries ahead early, and from there they assumed control of the game. However, Southampton did peg one back in the 72nd minute through Sulemana, but this hope was short-lived as Tavernier scored to make it 3-1, and 3-1 would be the final score. In terms of form, this win did make back-to-back victories for the Cherries across all competitions. They've also won 3 of their last 4 Premier League matches. When we look at the head-to-head record, Brighton won last encounter back in late November. João Pedro opened the scoring after just 4 minutes, with Matoma scoring 4 minutes into the second half to put the Seagulls 2-0 up. David Brooks would then score a late consolation goal to add a bit of gloss to the scoreline, but the match would end 2-1 to Brighton. Form-wise, this result did avenge a previous defeat to Bournemouth, but Brighton have won 4 of the last 5 Premier League encounters. My prediction for today's game is that both sides have been going pretty well in recent weeks, and against Southampton and Wolves at the weekend, I expect them to come out on top and into this midweek fixture on pretty decent form. Both sides have also been involved in some high-scoring fixtures this season, so I don't think this match will be any different. Brighton have seen over 2.5 goals in 3 of their last 4 Premier League games, but only in 1 of their last 4 home matches, whereas Bournemouth, they've seen 4 of their last 5 Premier League games see at least 3 goals scored, and this has happened in each of their last 8 matches away from home. When we look at the head-to-head record, each of the last 3 head-to-head encounters have seen over 2.5 goals scored, and over 2.5 has come in 3 of the last 5 matches at the Amex. Therefore, I'm going to back over 2.5 goals for a full stake here in bet number 1.